Therefore, I personally have so many concerns when it comes to Neuralink and the mainstreamification of something as extreme as an AI brain chip being surgically implanted into your brain. Like, there are just too many what ifs, and I think it's very logical, knowing who is behind Neuralink, to consider every single kind of what if. I mean, will this be used as kind of a modern day lobotomy, how they were used in the past when people would exhibit signs of autism or depression? They would be lobotomized and institutionalized. If it's being peddled as something that can treat depression and we're gutting Medicaid, that will not only affect everyone, but especially those who rely upon Medicaid for their psychiatric care, and part of that budget being handed over to tech billionaires who have a cure for depression, just doesn't sit right with me. There's too many what ifs there. Like the creator in the video that I pointed out from part 1 stated, rural healthcare is being gutted and replaced with AI alternatives. What does that actually mean? And aside from the risks of brain surgery, unknown whereabouts of data collection, potentials in hacking, risk of AI overpowering the decision makings of the human brain, right now at this very moment, we have to recognize that Elon Musk and Neuralink are starved of human beings to be able to experiment on, to fast track the mainstreamification of Neuralink. Right now, we know that Neuralink is capable of doing what any other standard BCI can do, helping people with paralysis be able to move computer cursors with their thoughts. We have not seen Neuralink cure blindness. We have not seen it cure epilepsy. We have not seen it cure depression. We have not seen it cure Parkinson's. That will take a whole other subsect of human experimentation before Elon Musk can realistically start selling that to the public. And then you also weigh that with the fact that Elon Musk's ultimate goal with Neuralink is to have human beings be able to telepathically communicate via the AI implanted into their brain, which means that people who do not have a medical necessity or medical need to have a brain implant would ideally still go get brain implants to be able to telepathically communicate with one another. And of course, Elon Musk does not care about the disabled community. Elon Musk wants to sell this computer chip to as many people as he possibly can. He wants as much money as possible. That's the ultimate goal at the end of the day. For Neuralink to ever become something that is accepted in the mainstream, there will have to be so many experiments that have to occur to convince the public that these are safe, that these are something that they need, an upgrade to their brain, whatever it is. And who will those thousands of test subjects be? Because 8 people isn't going to be enough to convince the masses. If we go back and look at history, the most vulnerable people to be utilized at Elon's disposal would be people who are imprisoned or being held within the United States. Perhaps people who for the past 10 years have been dehumanized by some of the most powerful people in the country, who have been painted as animals, who are predisposed to being criminals. If the President of the United States were to come out tomorrow and say, we have a cure for all of these criminals that we have rounded up, and we're gonna fix all of them so that they're safe to be in the community again. In reality, they're just test subjects. Before you say that could never happen, that is not a possibility. Things like this have happened in history all throughout the globe before. I don't think that in this unprecedented time, it's not worth fully putting off our radar. There are simply too many unknowns when it comes to Neuralink, and it should not be looked at as an acceptable alternative to anything at this point in time, especially when the people funding it, producing it, and selling it don't have it. And even if they did, I don't think it would make me feel any more comfortable or make me want to get it anymore. We don't want Neuralink. We want affordable healthcare. So again, please go back and watch that first video that I pointed out, because it dives further into the broader conversation of all of this. But I really just think it's really important that all of us are fully aware of what Neuralink is and why it is so dangerous and how we can best protect our neighbors and our community. Hopefully now you get a better idea of why it is so problematic that our government is trying to implement Neuralink in any way via the big beautiful bill. That's all I have for you guys right now. I will see you guys in the next one.